Hi, First Stage family. It's nice to see you again for end of day today, March 31st, the last day of March. Here, it's very, very special. It's been great today talking with a lot of our advanced students with some conferences we've been having, assessing their progress, and getting a chance to touch base. And we're really looking forward as we continue through the week to see more FaceTime with them and to connect with you guys even more. So make sure that you are reaching out with some challenges, with some acknowledgments, because we really would like to feature your voices on the show. We miss you, frankly. We miss you a lot. And any chance we can have to hear from you and how you're doing and how you're applying your craft is just excellent for us. So to start the day, just a couple of announcements. Remember that summer registration is open now. So if you go to the link below or type in firststage.org/academy, you can register now for our summer classes. And we encourage you to do it soon because spots do fill up. Please be a part of our family in the summer. It's an experience that just is really special. I don't know how to explain it besides there's something special about summers at First Stage. And we'd love for you to be a part of it. Also, if you're missing out on the First Stage activities, even if you're not an advanced class student, for anybody, you can have an opportunity to participate in First Stage with our FS at Home content. We have really cool resources from our education and academy team. We also have a chance for you guys to show yourself doing your work during this time. We'd love to see you rehearsing, doing a story together, playing your characters, working on model FS at home, and you might see yourself featured on the show, just like you might if you participate in our Wacky Wednesday tomorrow. It's a very special day, as I've mentioned before. Please feel free to wear your First Stage shirt and then wacky it up. Maybe you decide to wear antlers on your head. Maybe you're going to be a Fear the Deer First Stage person. Maybe you're going to go around with clown shoes. Maybe you're going to have all sorts of different things inspired by your favorite characters from TV or movies. The sky is the limit for you. We would really love to see your Wacky Wednesday gear. And tomorrow we'll have more details on how you can share yourself in Wacky Wednesday. As well, we are super excited to continue with our Ask Academy series. We've been getting some really great questions, and our staff has had a really enjoyable time responding to those and getting a chance to share some insight and more connection with you during this time. Today's question comes from Charles E., as it was mentioned yesterday, and it is, what are you as actors and actresses doing during this time to stay positive? So stay tuned if you would like to see the answers to that after our reflection today. So with that, it is now time for our reflection. We don't have any acknowledgments today from you, so I thought I would sort of touch on the topic of acknowledgments and what it means to show respect and care for those around us in this time during our reflection. So wherever you are, find a place to stand, find a place to be comfortable, going ahead and letting your head float up to the ceiling, strong, actor neutral, and just let yourself breathe for a moment. And I'm going to let myself do that too. It's really important during this time, as you're playing the role that you're playing now, of a person balancing being a student, a person balancing being an artist, a friend, a son or a daughter, a cousin, a nephew, all the things that you could possibly be to somebody else. That not only are you showing praise for those around you, but you're also just taking a moment to acknowledge the great things that that person does. It doesn't mean that you have to go around saying that everyone is amazing all the time, or you're so great, you're the best, you're the most amazing person in the world. Sometimes those things can seem empty. They can just be words. But one of the most important things that you can do for somebody is to really take notice and acknowledge the things that people tangibly do that make your life better. So maybe it's the person in your house that keeps you entertained, that sits down and plays a game with you. Maybe through sharing a meal with you or making a meal for you, or you are making a meal for them, you bond closer. I think it's important that we share kind words. And it's important that we celebrate one another always and as much as possible. But that we think about the actions that lead to those outcomes of happiness and those outcomes of joy and togetherness. Oftentimes in classrooms, I will say things like, what is something that this character could do to help out the situation? And I'll have students who say things such as, they can be respectful. And I'll push them further and I'll say, yes, but what can they do to show respect? What's an action that they can do? Words are one thing, but really taking action and being proactive in your acknowledgement of others and in the role you're playing right now, which so many people are counting on you to make your cues, I promise you. You can do so much more by taking those words and applying them even further yourself. It will be acknowledged by them as well, I promise you. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Take a deep breath in. And out. And one more big deep breath in. Out and forward. Excellent. Thank you all very much for joining me in that. It's really great to see you as much as we can. And now, to sort of give back the love and to share the favor, I'm going to leave you with this. Some answers to our Ask Academy question. What are you as actors and actresses doing to stay positive? I hope that you stay positive, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening, and we will see you tomorrow on
our artistry during these times when we are all staying at home. There are so many theater companies out there who are now putting some of their live performances online for people to view. Broadway is doing this. Big Lord theaters are doing this. Regional houses are doing this. And in the Theater for Young Audiences community, there are national TYA companies everywhere that are putting their works out to be seen online by the public. So I encourage you, Google to see who are the companies that have some of their shows online. What are some productions that I've always wanted to see? And maybe now is a chance for you to search those out and watch them. I'm always so inspired when I see other companies putting on outstanding performances and other artists doing their work masterfully. So I hope you can stay inspired in your art during these times too.
So in order to stay positive and sort of keep growing as an artist like we always want to be doing, first, I spend a lot of time in this room. I schedule in practice time. I had a few projects that I had begun learning music for, and by scheduling in that time, my instrument, my craft doesn't get rusty, and those projects don't lose momentum. Secondly, there is a wealth of master classes online for acting, for singing, and it's just amazing to be able to sit down and watch the advice from these professionals and masters of their craft, give advice to people, and to learn what I can from that advice. And third, don't forget to do some of your craft for yourself. Right? Say the monologue, watch your favorite play, sing your favorite song as a way to always remember why you do it and to keep that love for your craft alive.
Hi First Stage family! I'm staying positive as an artist during this time by staying connected with the theater community on the internet and social media and taking this time to read new to me plays and musicals.
Usually I'm in and out of classrooms, busy creating lessons and facilitating lessons, and so now I get a moment to step back and see what other theaters are doing, see what other teaching artists have done in the past, and being able to see masters in teaching and being able to see more content and reading plays and seeing plays that are online are really helping me stay positive as I work on myself as a teaching artist.
Well, one of the things that I do is I read a lot of books. I am an avid reader, so I read a lot and learn a lot of information, because as actors you always have to draw from things that you know, from different knowledge. And so I'm always reading and educating myself about different things. The other thing that I do is I read plays that I desire to be a part of. and I focus on one character, and then I'll work on my script analysis process from that character's perspective. I do that.
There's this expression that some people believe in, that if you can do literally anything else besides theater, you should do that. Because it requires only being interested in acting and only being able to do that specific thing or wanting to do that specific thing to be successful or to thrive in the arts. And I think that that's ridiculous. I think that the best artist that I know, and everybody who's inspired me, has been somebody who is a multi-talented, multi-interested person who could do anything, but chose to do theater because it was the thing that they felt was strongest for them. So I've definitely been keeping up with my craft, watching other performances, working on my own material, and working with my students in class, but also just being able to enjoy things that I enjoy outside of theater has really kept me positive. And I encourage you, as you all grow as actors, to develop a really big palette for the things that you enjoy, because it's going to inform your acting work even more than just solely being a theater person.
Hey, what's up, Academy? I do a lot of different things to stay positive during this time, during other times, but I love music. I absolutely love music. I love to play it. I love to listen to it. I love to critique it. So one of the things I use is my guitar, my ukulele, and then over here, my piano, and that little microphone. I can put some songs in the can. And then also I love to listen to music, so I'll throw on some stuff over here on my record collection. So that's what I basically do to stay positive. I also connect with my friends and family via FaceTime or Zoom because I'm an extroverted person and I need to connect, and I love to connect with people and hear their stories. So that is what I'm doing to stay positive during these current uncertain times. I hope that you're all staying positive and healthy, and we'll see you all very soon. Take care.